Hey, what's up guys? It's Brovinny here back with another Pokemon Sleep video. Today I've got a hack for you. And boy, this is going to be a good one. We have a new way to farm ingredients now. If you're one of those people who actually have an excess of ingredients, this technique, this sort of hack may not apply to you as much, but you'll still want to know about it. For those weeks that you don't have enough ingredient specialists, or you're just sick of getting dream shards. And let me explain what I'm talking about. Now, a lot of you have probably seen this already. This is the stamp card, and the stamp card gives you rewards every day you track sleep. You start tracking sleep within 90 minutes before your targeted sleep time, or 30 minutes after your targeted sleep time. So if you start tracking sleep, and if it takes you a long time to fall asleep, that doesn't matter. It's just when you trigger the start. So it's when you start the app to track sleep, if you do it within that time frame, you will cross out each one of these. You'll get each one of these stamps, or each one of these prizes every day for 7 days. And that's great. By the end of it, then you start again from the start. And I must thank one of my Discord members, Harryman, who triggered this whole conversation about how to use the stamp card the best. And thank you to Discord member N for actually testing this method out and made sure that there are no penalties and that we double check that you can only do this once a day. So what is it that we're doing? Well, first of all, out of these 7 rewards, you might have noticed that one or two of these rewards you don't really care about. For most people, I would say Dream Shards is actually quite useless. Whether that might change in the future when we hit the end game or mid game, we're not sure. But at this stage of the game, most people go, I don't really need Dream Shards, and it's just actually clogging up my inventory. I've yet to even need to use one recovery incense. I have a few of them stacked up already. So 2 out of 7 rewards I don't even need. Now, the game actually has a way for you to, after collecting a number of these prizes, to restart the stamp card. For PokeGo++ players, what you do is you connect to your plus and you change your bedtime. So if I'm done for the rewards, so for example, hypothetically, if I've completed these rewards and I've got sort of most of what I want and I don't want the Dream Shard, I can actually change the time of my target bedtime, maybe say for like 5 minutes, so not by much. And the game, when I press save, will say that my stamp card progress will be reset. Now this would be a problem if the stamp card rewards were always better. So if day 7 reward was like a candy or something like that, then this will be detrimental. But the 7th day reward is just a Dream Shard. So what would be a good idea is once you've farmed all the materials you need, let's say up to day 6, you simply change your target sleep time by about 5 minutes, and there are no penalties for this. It's not like you'll skip a day where you don't get a stamp. So what happens is the next sleep you track, you start from apples again. Now, even more so, some people have suggested that actually 25 diamonds is not very much at all. Of course, for a free-to-play player, these are so limited, it would be worth you just collecting them. So restarting the stamp card at day 6. However, if you actually spend a little bit of money on diamonds, actually it might be worth you just resetting the day at day 2. Resetting the stamp card at day 2. Because you get 15 ingredients every 2 days you play this game, which really quickly racks up. And the 3rd day only gives you about 5 diamonds. Now, just for comparison's sake, how much is 5 diamonds worth anyway in terms of sleep points? Just so we know what we're losing out by not farming these 5 or 25 diamonds. versus focusing on averaging 7.5 ingredients every day. So the way I compared it was I looked at the diamond shop and I looked at the sleep points shop and I looked for items that repeated to see what sort of ratio between sleep points and diamonds these things costed. And I quickly realized that for some items, it costs about 4 times more sleep points than the diamond value. So for example, Energy Pillow and Helper Whistle, if you times those diamond numbers by 4, you will simply get the sleep points value. So 60 times 4 is 240, and Helper Whistle 200 times 4 is 800, which is exactly what we get over at Sleep Points. On the other hand, Poke Biscuits cost 60 diamonds per biscuit versus 150 in the Sleep Points, so that's about a 2.5 times value. So it's 180 diamonds, but you get 3 biscuits, so it's 60 diamonds per biscuit. If you times that by 2.5, you get the 150 points. Now, I'm not considering the premium shop, exchange shop at the moment, but just as a rough estimate, diamonds in value is about 2.5 times to 4 times worth of sleep points. And why is this important, you ask? Let's be very optimistic and say you earn 25 diamonds every 6 days. And remember I said it's either 2.5 or 4 times the ratio. Let's be generous and say it's about 4 times in terms of sleep points for the diamond value that we get here. That is 100 sleep points that you are earning equivalent in the stamp card in sleep points. Guess what 100 sleep points can get you? Not even 1 ingredient ticket. So purely from an ingredient perspective, and of course you could spend diamonds on expanding storage and other things, of course, but purely from an ingredient perspective, these diamond rewards are only equal to half an ingredient ticket. So you can see how if you were actually just repeating days 1 and 2, you're actually winning by a lot. Again, purely from an ingredient perspective. Of course, if you already have really good ingredient Pokemon, you're always maxing your bag, there's just no space for more ingredients, don't worry about what I've said, just go ahead and get your diamonds. Or if you're completely free to play and you haven't maxed out your bag, you need diamonds for bundles, Poke Biscuits, whatever, for other things other than ingredients, then you should farm up to 6 days. At least you get your diamonds for other things that you might need it for. And then just skip Dream Shard. So this is a personal preference here. You either stop or restart your stamp card at day 2, or you restart your stamp card at day 6. And the choice is purely dependent on your gameplay and what you're lacking. Hopefully this video helped you guys. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I'm happy to answer more questions in the comment section below. I'm sure there's a lot of people with very specific scenarios asking, well, which one's better for me? I may not be able to answer every question, but use my Discord channel if you need. You'll get the community support as well. I'll leave a link to our Discord channel in the description below.